Hi, so I'm here today to introduce my Logic Tips and Tricks series, which is basically some shortcuts so you don't have to read the manual and you can get on with making music. I've worked on Logic since about version 4.1, which is giving away my age, so less of that. I won't be telling you about Atari. I worked on a Cubase in a studio in Amsterdam. And over the years, writing music, working in various studios around the world, I've learned some great insider tips. So here goes. Let me just introduce my song Love Child, which I'm going to use to show you these tips today. My usual bossa, lounge, mellow vibe. My friend Duncan there with the trumpet. And I'm really happy with the arrangement so far. I've got the verses, I've got the choruses coming in. You can see here where I've got my markers in a nice bright orange there to demark the chorus sections. The section I'm not so sure about, so I'm just going to drag my loop cycle. I'm just going to go to the second chorus and play you a little bit of the hook. And also after this chorus I go into a breakdown, and I'm not sure how long I want this section to be. This is the hook. What's really great about skip is that you can use it to kind of play around with your arrangement and your mix. So we're going into the breakdown now, and you can see here I've got my usual green loop cycle. If I click on that and it disappears, instead of making a loop cycle like I did there from left to right, in order to make a skip section, I go from right to left. And you can see here I get this diagonal strip, which shows me clearly that I have a skip section. If you just follow me, I'm just going to go in with my magnifying glass here so we can see clearly what we're doing. And you can see here, you can just choose sections up here from your bar and beat section. And I'm just going to go from 137, and I'm just going to skip this section. Now watch really closely, because when we get to this section here, the cursor is going to skip across the screen, missing out that section. So let's just play a bit of this breakdown. And we're going to skip past the section that I'm not sure about at the moment, which is a little kind of 4-bar beat. There, the cursor just skipped that section, and this is really useful for when you're doing arranging, because you can use this to just chop out little sections and experiment without having to move huge sections of your song and cut into tiny pieces, which when you're doing very small beat divisions can be very hard on your eyes. Now let's hear it with the section. Coming up now. Chop up the whole song, save loads of different versions, and you can just go in here and play around with your arrangement, make it fun. You know, you can go into tiny little sections with skip. You can sometimes go into just a tiny beat division. I know a lot of DJs use this now to give that real kind of unexpected kick-in moment for the song. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you like the song Love Child and that you'll use skip in your mixes. Bye for now.